spawning Australia. It's time for the scoop with me, Darren. And here with me today is the wonderful Rad.
Oh, thanks, Darren. Hi, everyone.
Now, without further ado, it's time for Darren's Challenge. What was the original name proposed for Crash Bandicoot?
Mr. Video? Oh, no, wait, that was Mario. Oh, I'll have to have a think about that one.
Keep those brain cogs turning. Now, let's have a Darren's dialogue box, shall we? This week, we talk loot boxes. Starting with the news that loot boxes as we know them will be leaving Rocket League. Rather than randomized crates of items that are typically unknown until the moment of purchase, a new system will let players know exactly what they'll be getting beforehand.
Perhaps a good move, considering the heat that loot boxes have been coming under lately. I hear that Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo will soon require publishers on their platforms to disclose the drop rates of any loot boxes in their games, too.
Affirmative. Always nice to know what that hard-earned cash is going to get you. Moving on, and I just realized we haven't yet talked about the latest trailer for Pokemon Sword and Shield. The recent trailer showed off some more Galarian forms, as well as new rival trainers and the pretty punk-looking Team Yell.
Oh, I sure like the look of those new Pokemon, especially Morpeko. When it's really hungry, its appearance and type changes as it enters hangry mode. Oh, so relatable. Boatmeal knows what I'm talking about, don't you, Boatmeal?
Oh, we've all been there. You wouldn't like me when I'm hungry. No. To some Minecraft news now, and the Super Duper Graphics Pack DLC has officially been cancelled. Announced way back in 2017, the optional pack aimed to bring new textures, lighting features, and visual effects. But sadly, the developers feel that it's just going to be too technically demanding to implement properly after all.
That's a bit disappointing, but I guess it's best that they scrap it, rather than risk it being less than super duper.
Affirmative. Now to another slice of gaming news pie, and the announcement that Bandai Namco Entertainment is opening a mobile game studio. Known for publishing games like Dragon Ball FighterZ, Bandai Namco Mobile is set to open in 2020 in Spain.
Could this mean more Dragon Ball games for mobile?
We'll have to wait and see. Now, Rad, do you have an extra scoop for us today?
I certainly do, Darren. There are heaps of cool Super Mario Maker 2 levels out there, but an awesome one that's been doing the rounds lately is the Cluttered Chaos Calculator 2 by HelgaFan. Players choose two numbers and whether to add or subtract them, and are then taken on a journey of calculation, all the way to the answer to the original formula.
Very impressive. HelgaFan made a similar creation in the first Super Mario Maker, but this effort is bigger and better. Are we sure they aren't a robot? Now for the answer to Darren's Challenge. Crash Bandicoot was originally referred to as Willy the Wombat.
Wow! Well, Crash seems like a much more appropriate name, though, considering all the crate breaking.
Affirmative. And that's all for this week. Until next time we scoop, good night, Australia.
Oh, can you imagine if the Crash Bandicoot games were actually Willy the Wombat games?
Did you know that wombat excrement is actually cubic?